Alright, so I know we're living in a generation and a society that is very materialistic, very superficial. And when it comes to dating, well, the dating market, the dating pool is just, well, horrendous right now. And everybody's looking for something that they really cannot obtain realistically for who they are and what they have in life. Seems like people are just asking for way too much and expecting way too much. But you already know me, I'm just sitting on the sidelines watching the collapse slowly while drinking a martini on the side. Like, hey, I'm just chilling, I ain't gonna lie. But honestly, while I'm sitting on the sidelines, I am watching and I am observing, and I do feel sorry for people, especially when it comes to situations like this where you're just trying to find a girlfriend or a boyfriend and you're looking for that one person to just be with and be comfortable with. You know, you guys got each other's backs, but it seems like it's incredibly hard to find that in this day and age because, well, you have people like this. And I came across this video on Twitter, and it's of this TikToker by the name of Daphne Diamont. Now she's just another TikToker. Apparently she's in New York City, so you already know the standards are going to be high. But regardless of what her standards are, this is just plain wrong. Like, apparently she abandoned her date for the most petty thing ever. Apparently she met this guy on Tinder, they went out, and well, the date just ended up in complete disaster because she decided to pretend as if she was going to the bathroom and ultimately just got up and left her date without telling him why at the table, because, well, he didn't want to pay an extra $3 for a slice of cheese on his burger. I know it sounds ridiculous, but that's really what happened. Check it out.
Guys, I just got back from a Hinge date. Why am I doing this to myself? So we scheduled to go to dinner. We are sitting at the restaurant. Seems very nice. Not a catfish. Things are going well. And the waitress comes over. She wants to take our order. And I said, okay, I'm going to take the branzino. And he said, I'm going to take the burger. And the waitress asked him, okay, how do you like your burger? He said how he likes his burger. And do you want some cheese on your burger? And he asked, is this gonna be extra? And she says, yes, it's $3 extra. And he said, okay, then never mind. Over there, and I'm like, what the actual fuck? I'm like, okay, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat my branzino and see what happens. And he's like, oh my God, you have to pay extra for everything these days. And I'm like, yeah, it's New York City. So I got my branzino, he got his burger, we were eating. And once I was satisfied, I got up and I was like, I'm going to the restroom for a second. And I took my purse and I went to the waitress and I was like, hey, I just want to pay the bill. And I just paid the bill and walked out of the restaurant, and I texted him. So I texted him, the check is taken care of, you should have gotten the cheese. And I blocked him.
Now, honestly, when I first saw that video, I really had no words, but one word that came to my mind was narcissism. And now that I'm thinking about it again, shallowness. And on top of that, delusional, mean, stuck up, bitchy, and honestly, maybe a little classist too. I'm not gonna lie. She really came out here and made a whole TikTok video talking about she left her date because he wouldn't pay $3 extra for a slice of cheese on his burger. Like, I wouldn't even pay $3 extra for a slice of cheese. Like, what? It's a slice of cheese? Like, where is this cheese coming from? Is it coming from some kind of grass-fed, hand-fed cow living in the fucking Himalayan mountains of fucking China or some shit? Like, it would have been one thing if the date was rude or he didn't bring enough money for the date, or, you know, bro was just like a catfish or just, you know, something wild like that. But she really got up and left over him honestly just being smart with his finances and actually showing that he might be a smart investor, somebody who actually has bread, because he's not out here just spending it recklessly on $3 slices of cheese. And this girl, she definitely looks younger than me, has to be in her early 20s. And I will say that this is just not uncommon behavior. Like, this is how a lot of young girls or women nowadays really think. But I will say though that I'm actually proud of the comment section in this TikTok video, because typically on TikTok, the dummies on there would agree with some bullshit like this. Like, a literal crime could have just been committed and you got weird ass people saying, well, I understand why they did that. Free this man. I would have done the same. Like, bro, boy literally just did a hit and run and you out here talking about, well, they shouldn't have been in the road. Like, what? But anyways, in the comment section, this one girl said, I wouldn't pay $3 for cheese either. Facts. Danielle said, laughed my ass off. I thought this was going to be about him commenting that your food was too expensive or not wanting to pay for branzino. You are insane. This is facts too. And honestly, I don't even know what branzino is, but it sounds fancy as hell. And you gotta be some bougie ass trust fund kid to be eating whatever that is on a date where this man is just eating a plain burger. Another woman said, girly, you are the problem. You thought you ate with this one? You might be the problem. Bro, what? A restaurant restaurant with Benzino doesn't include cheese in their burgers? LOL. That's what I'm saying, bro. Who is charging extra money for cheese? Can't wait to cross this guy's video about his worst Hinge date experience. You should take a break from dating and reflect on the situation. I don't think this was a ghostable offense. He dodged a bullet. This might be the most chronically online reaction I've ever seen. I would not pay $3 for a fucking slice of cheese. She really thought this was the right thing to do. You potentially lost out on an amazing human over a comment about $3 slice of cheese. I'm honestly speechless. So yeah, as you can see, the comment section, which I'm proud of, pretty much is going against this girl. Like, they understood the assignment and can pick up on the obvious signs of mental illness that is flowing through this woman. But anyways, after audaciously embarrassing herself in front of millions of people online, because this video collectively probably has tens of millions of videos across Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter by now, she decided to come out with a response video by saying this.
Do you think I don't know that I'm crazy? I'm crazy. But you are taking it to a different level. You really need to take it easy. Some people going through all of my videos commenting that I'm ugly, that I'm a 4, that I'm a 2, that I don't deserve love, I should die alone, I should delete myself, I should kill myself. That's not okay in any way. Why are you taking this stupid video so seriously?
Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, she is a dickhead. You know, she's obviously a person you wouldn't want to hang around, because if she's gonna treat her dates like this, imagine just being her friend and her judging you 24/7 over the most petty shit ever. However, we shouldn't be going around harassing this girl or, you know, trying to do the most wild shit, because some of you will take it too far. Like, you will literally find her name, her address, her social security, her credit card numbers, and just start going wild for no reason. Like, come on, man. It ain't that serious. But if you decide to put a spotlight on your toxic ass mentality and people out there take wild offense to that, then the possibility of these things happening to you will increase. Like, maybe just watch what you say online and you could potentially avoid all this harassment and bullying that you put yourself in the path of.
I'm having a laugh about it. The guy is having a laugh about it. We're talking still, and we're gonna go on a second date. Like, he laughed about it. He's a psycho like me, and we're gonna have fun. It's gonna be okay.
Well, one of two things. I'll say, if he got disrespected like that over a slice of cheese, got aired out like that on TikTok over something that wasn't his fault, and after all that decides to go back on a second date with you, then he clearly has no respect for himself, and probably is just down bad enough to where he doesn't have any other options. So he's just like, fuck it, I'll take what I can get. And number two, if what you're saying is really true and he's a psycho as well, then that relationship is just gonna end up in one of you being severely hurt in some kind of domestic violence situation, to where one of you psychotic freaks ends up murdering each other in your sleep. Like, two psychos in one relationship. Boy decides to go on a second date because she decides to abandon him over a $3 slice of cheese. Like, come on, man. That's more red flags than a Chinese communist party right there.
And you're going laughing about my TV? Yeah, I know that I'm broke. I'm a fucking student. I'm an unpaid intern. I'm broke. My rent is half of my paycheck. I'm broke. And yeah, I have a huge credit debt. And and I'm fine about it. I'm broke and it's gonna be okay. And I make really bad financial decisions. But when I
wait a minute, so you're broke, you're in really bad debt, half of your paycheck is rent, and you've admitted that you make really bad financial decisions. What the fuck? How can you be in that financial position but have the audacity to leave a date because dude wanted to be smart by not paying $3 extra for a slice of cheese on his burger? Shouldn't that just make you more aware and understanding of being financially smart? Oh, but wait, you've admitted that you're not financially smart, so of course you're the type of dumbass to be ordering Benzino, which I googled, by the way, which is some fancy ass type of European fish. With you being in your kind of predicament, you should not be eating a Benzino for dinner at a date. You might want to be sticking to sardines in a can, or I don't know, getting a regular ass burger and fries like your date was getting for himself. Clearly both of you are probably broke and are struggling financially, but on one hand you want to live above your means and spending money that you don't have, and are trying to shit on other people for spending their money wisely, and on the other you can't accept the criticism from people who are commenting on a video that you posted for the internet. I didn't do it, we didn't do it, you posted the video. Nobody pointed a gun to your head and forced you to make this video public, and now you're just sitting here complaining about the criticisms when you've admitted that you're broke. A broke bitch with a bougie attitude, like, that's the worst combination of them, man.
Go out on a date or to a restaurant with a friend, I'm not gonna bitch about money. I'm gonna enjoy myself and I'm gonna deal with the money later. I'm not gonna be like, oh, that's expensive. When you go into a wine bar and they sell a glass of wine for $15, are you gonna bitch and be like, yeah, I can buy a whole bottle of wine for $15? When you go to a restaurant, you pay extra. You're not gonna pay like you pay in a supermarket. All of you guys going through all of my videos, all of my Instagram photos, commenting me these mean comments. I hope that it makes you happy, and I hope you're gonna find something else to do today.
So a couple of thoughts. I'll say this. If you matched with him on Hinge and he suggested that you guys go out to this restaurant and, you know, you agreed to it and you knew he was going to be covering the bill and you yourself are financially struggling, then why not just sit there and let the man order what he wanted to order if he was already going to cover the bill? The fact that you took offense to him being frugal with what he wanted to eat, not wanting to pay $3 extra for a slice of cheese on his burger, while he didn't really say that you couldn't order whatever you wanted, is kind of nutty to me. It's very psychotic, and I'm glad that you've admitted that you're slightly psychotic. Like, it would have been one thing if you were trying to order something and he was nitpicky with it, but clearly, based on what you said, that wasn't the case. He was just trying to save a little money based on what they were trying to charge him for a slice of cheese. And you decided with your rude ass to get up, pretend as if you were going to the bathroom, paid for the bill, and dipped out of the restaurant without even really letting him know until, I guess, you got back home. Like, that's just dead ass disrespectful. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. Like the video, share, subscribe to the channel, and turn on all notifications if you hadn't already. And also join our community Discord server. All links are down below. And until next time, everybody stay safe out there.